For Sage, it's about reflecting how we operate as a business in our culture and providing a very visible marker, I suppose, in terms of how the experience of working for Sage resonates on all aspects for our employees. And that means health and well-being at work, relearning work a little bit in terms of the culture and coming back to work following the pandemic. We've invested heavily in our Future of Work programme, which is very much about flexible working arrangements and creating a culture and environment that is fit for the future as we come out of the pandemic.
So what has that been like coming into this fantastic new building?
So we've been here for 4 days, so it's early days yet. It was quiet the first couple of days, more people are starting to come in, and I think the overwhelming feedback we've had from this building and the way we've set things up is hugely positive, and it's very different from the previous office we had in Gosforth in terms of experience that people are finding when they come into our office.
And so on the Good Work Pledge, what would be your message perhaps to any other employer thinking of getting involved?
So, for us it's very much about reflecting our culture in something that exists in the North East and sees us as an employer of choice in the North East. For other employers thinking about it, it's 5 great pillars of positive outcomes for your colleagues in your organisation. And I think it just sets a tone of what does it take to be a great employer in the North East, where we've got wonderful people and wonderful capability, and let's make it brilliant for everybody.
The Good Work Pledge is where you look at your business as well as look at the pledge itself. So what you're really looking is, you're looking to say, do you look after your staff? Do you look after the welfare of the communities that you work in? And do you actually really go the extra mile? And I think what we do at Hodgson Sears, given that we signed up for the Real Living Wage in 2015 and one of the first construction companies to do that, demonstrates not only to me as an employee, but it demonstrates to the community that we work within what we are passionate about.
So what does that mean in real terms for your staff?
Well, for our staff, we all live busy lives. And if you look at COVID world, you're concentrating on that. You're not concentrating on what you do day to day. And I think the Good Work Pledge gives you an opportunity where you step back and go, hang on, we do things right, we look after each other. We've got independent people where you can get advice on mental health and other things,
yep,
where you're part of a family. And I think it's really important that we not just in this world of COVID look after ourselves, but the communities we work in, and encourage others to do the same. And that maps without the region.
So that encouragement, what would your message be to anyone else thinking of getting involved?
I would say go online, understand what it is that you're going to commit to, and commit to it, and then do what we did. Look at our business and go, you know what, that is exactly us. It gives another boost, and reminder to your staff, your employees, your supply chain, your customers. It's only a win-win. So I would say sign up for it, commit to it, and live it.
We got involved with the Good Work Pledge. We'd seen it advertised on the internet on many occasions, and then we also spoke with Newcastle City Council, who urged us to go ahead and try and get the Good Work Pledge. With the help of a few people, we managed to get the facts together, sent it off, and we actually managed to achieve the Advanced Good Work Pledge, which we're really happy about.
What does that mean for the business and for your employees?
For the employees, again, it shows that we're trying to assist them in any way we can with mental health and any of the problems they might have in their life, but also to give them a good work-life balance, and also to show the customers how we're going forward, and we're thinking about our staff as much as anything else.
So anybody else who is considering getting involved, what would be your message to them?
Do it now as quick as you can. I think it's a really good plan to be involved in.
We signed up to the Good Work Pledge at the back end of last year. We really wanted to show our commitment to our really loyal workforce through our commitments to their health and well-being, their pay, their benefits, and generally how we engage with them and include them in everything that we do. We really want to be a fantastic place to work and a brilliant employer in the North East, and this was a really good way of showing our commitment to those who work for us.
What will that mean to them? What kind of things specifically?
We've done a lot with our workforce. We've made some really strong commitments to our people's health and well-being, so we've put in place a new well-being strategy with lots of activities, lots of benefits, and and offer some things to our colleagues to really help them stay fit and well during the pandemic, and put in place some new benefits as well. I think it shows that we're listening to our colleagues and that we are investing in them as a really valuable asset and a really important part of what we do.
So what would be your message perhaps to anyone else thinking of getting involved?
Take a look at the pledge. It's a fantastic pledge. Take a look at the different areas. I know we'll certainly be looking at some of the other areas of it. Take a look at it and get committing to your colleagues.
The Good Work Pledge is a way of us being able to demonstrate to staff, employers and students, what it is that we're setting about achieving in terms of staff well-being, and commitment to and our civic responsibilities for the local community. We want UCQ to be seen as a good place to work, not necessarily the easiest place to work, but as a good work environment where people are rewarded accordingly and can work well together. And the second thing really is in terms of our sort of civic or corporate social responsibility, which is very important for us as a university centre, that we can engage with the local community.
It's something that we got involved with because we feel that a lot of the practices, the ideals behind it are what we already do. We employ local people, we recycle, we have apprentices, we encourage sort of small ethical companies, and we deal with local companies on a local basis. We like to try and encourage exercise for the staff. We've got a cycle hub here for them. We use electric vehicles where we can, just trying a new electric van at the moment for local deliveries in city centres. But yeah, it's something that's sort of summarised all the good things that we do. Lots of little things as opposed to big huge things, but it all makes a difference, and I think the Good Work Pledge sort of summarises that.
So why is it important that people are trying to make this difference?
I think to maybe stand out from the rest and show that we, as a local company, can make a difference, and it rewards that, and it gives the staff a positive message that we care about those values, and they buy into that as well. I think it can promote the staff loyalty and people working towards a common goal.
At Karbon Homes, we really value our colleagues and the impact they have on our customers and our communities. Signing up for the Good Work Pledge allows us to assess what we have in place already, but also look to ways that we can improve how our colleagues have their careers with Karbon Homes. We've invested a huge amount in training. We spend about 3% of our salary budget on training our colleagues. We invest in colleagues' education, both formal education and through on-the-job training. And we have a number of programs in place to improve their mental health and well-being as part of their role within the organisation.
So what would be your message to any employer perhaps thinking of getting involved?
I think the Good Work Pledge is a great scheme. I would encourage loads of North East employers to get involved. It allows you to reassess where you are against some good practice that's already in place, and to see if you can make any improvements to become an employer of choice in the region.
Search is a charity that supports older people in the West End of Newcastle, and we've been around for 42 years. And we've always been an inclusive employer, and I feel that the reward for working for Search is great, as well as the satisfaction. We're a fair employer, we pay a decent wage, and I think when I saw the Good Work Pledge, I thought, we need that. We need to sort of get behind that, and I think it was a good opportunity for us to be recognised as a good employer, and I think it would give people confidence to come and work for us.
So what would be your message to any other employer considering taking part?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to sort of show the world that you're an inclusive and fair employer, and I think it'll give people confidence to come and work for you.